I mean,
Hello everyone, my name's Evil Spirit, and welcome to the Vulture Culture Podcast. The only theoretically podcast about killer anime comics. It's the third one in February. The first one.
Brandon, I'm making it worse, probably.
Oh yeah, happy Pride Month.
Pride Month? Which
is why we're talking about FNAF, because it made everybody gay and a furry.
You know what's weird? I think this episode will come out in Pride Month.
Yeah.
Just talk about something.
Musician?
Yeah, no, I think it will. I think we'll actually make it.
Who's a musician I don't like?
This is the first episode we're recording on Pride Month, by the way.
Ariana Grande? Whoa! We're recording this
I actually don't really care for Ariana Grande.
My sister,
we all
for some
survive to
reason,
next
used
Pride
to
Month, we
pretend
should
that I
make
had a
sure that the
crush
first
on
one we
Gwen
record is
Stefani.
Mrs.
I have no
Doubtfire.
fucking idea why.
Oh,
No. She did.
man. So yeah,
This is one of the judges on
Every time I hear the
done,
name
like,
Gwen
an actual
Stefani, I always think of that
continuation,
fucking,
mostly because
that
what we
one
talked
image in
Like,
that fucking
aside,
Trip Gorillas
like,
video
there's,
where
like,
he
a
talks
few
about
things we did
Wish,
sequels on,
and it's like a bunch of fucking, I think it was like a bunch of leaks in a toilet, I
but this is
think.
like the first one we're actually.
Let's see.
Crash
Let me see. Is there any
Bandicoot,
news
Even though I've
regarding
been forced
Gwen
to talk about
Stefani?
Crash 2 like
Blake
3
Shelton
separate
sets
times.
the record straight on latest controversy.
But yeah, this is a more
What
interesting one
controversy?
because
Okay.
we're talking about.
I'm sorry,
another
fucking
four
wait,
slots
Blake
of
Shelton.
Oh, hi.
But Sheldon,
you're
do
not
you
the
have
person-
something special?
You're not the
at
person I was looking for.
End of the episode, and I'm very excited to show it off. But
Blake
now,
Sheldon
we
fucking
will be
clears up the
covering,
controversy with him and Sheldon
are you all
J.
ready
playing.
to go in, or do you guys have
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
to say
So
before we hop
Blake Shelton goes off
Go
on the
ahead.
microphone to try to end the controversy and goes, Zinga.
I should make a
Is Blake
drawing for this thumbnail.
Starts
Blake
Oh yeah,
Sheldon-
I should just
Blake
send you the
Sheldon?
silhouette. Or a fucking transparent version of my current profile.
It's
picture.
actually,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have
it's
to
actually
do
the
that.
fucking Bazinga Man.
Okay, well, the first game we're talking about is everybody's favorite, Fnaf World, which is a 2016 role-playing game created by indie developer Scott Cawthon. It's the first official spin-off to the Five Nights at Freddy's series, and the fifth game overall. The game was initially released on for Windows via Steam on July 21st, 2016, and for Android on January 12th, 2017, and has been taken down from those two platforms and re-released as a freeware on GameJolt. Okay, that's something new. I didn't know Fnaf World was released on Android.
Me neither.
What?
I have an Android phone and I didn't know that.
What? Okay, hold on. Okay, we should mention this, that Sirsplaysalot couldn't play Fnaf World. But we're gonna let them talk on it.
Yeah, because
as well.
Gamer Joint wouldn't work on my MacBook.
Yeah, for some weird reason. But
I mean, I couldn't replay it because my computer started for some reason thinking FNAF World was a virus.
I was able to play
And
it.
honestly, given what's in the game, I don't blame it.
Yeah, this game is. this
Game is something else.
This game is
Yeah,
not
so-
very good. Oh, go ahead.
A while ago, I praised this game. My opinion has significantly soured.
Yeah, this is just more of a free roam discussion on FNAF World. I don't think we should, let's say what we like about it. What do we not like about it? I think we could just talk about it kind of, out and about. Because I think FNAF World is definitely the weirdest. It's definitely the most divisive, one of the most divisive FNAF games. There has been, 12 of them now after this game. But I think this was, the first one that, really split the fandom, really hard. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like Lolbit. She's a bad bitch.
Oh my god. There are some things I do like about FNAF World. But we're not gonna go over it yet because I do think a lot of my opinions on FNAF World have changed. I think I've kind of been it's not that bad. I take back what I said about the music. Aside, because I did praise Stone Cold, but the overworld theme's actually not that bad. For, whenever you're on the water and shit. You guys are all just spamming gifs in the Discord chat. Oh my gosh. So, Roxy, what do you think about the game now? After, how long was that short? Roxy?
I made that short as a joke.
Did you? Did you now? Did you?
Yes, I don't actually think Fnaf World's the best RPG. I was making a fucking joke. I'm pretty sure in that video I said it wasn't a joke, but no, it was. I can admit it.
Okay, well, if it's a joke, it's a bad one, because Fnaf World's not a good RPG, and it's definitely not better than Undertale or Earthbound. But, because you called those two games out specifically. I know you're joking, but...
Yeah, I didn't think anybody could possibly take it seriously.
Yeah, but I mean, still. I mean... Trust me, there's a lot of people who say Security Breach is a great game. Sonic 06 ain't that bad. Sonic Lost World's actually a great game. Back 4 Blood's a good spiritual contender.
Look, Security Breach has some good aspects, and by good aspects I mean Monty. I would fuck him. But
oh my god.
That's about it.
I mean, I was asked by, because whenever I first beat Security Breach, my buddy asked me if I hated it more than Fnaf World. And I said, yes. And I still think Fnaf World is definitely not what the worst that the series can dish out. But this is easily one of the most baffling of the entire FNAF series. Cause like it's not.
It's like the Dr. Fetus's mean meat machine of FNAF.
It's not even just that. It's just not like it's not even just like it's a bad spinoff. It tries to connect itself still. Like I hate when people are like, oh well, it doesn't try to connect to it. One of the endings of the game is literally the same ending as FNAF 4, trying to connect to it. And then the end of the DLC, or sorry, not the DLC, the update, literally has it to where baby's revealed for the first time. Like, it obviously was trying its best to connect to it, which made no sense at all whatsoever. I mean, right? I'm not alone on that.
This game is kind of dumb.
It's not good. I guess I'm just sick of.
Not very good.
I guess I'm just sick of people saying like, oh, it's one of the like most hated on FNAF games. I do think like a lot of the hate of like, oh, it's not just a normal FNAF game. You know, like that kind of hate's stupid. I agree on that end. That just because it's not traditional FNAF doesn't mean it's not like, you know what I mean. Like, shouldn't like be a testament to the game's quality. The game's quality should just come from how well the game plays. As an RPG, it flops because obviously, you know, I'll pull up my notes real quick, just so then I could just real quick just say what I have to say.
Well, because it's not like a case of you can choose between different people you can level to be good at different levels. It's just some characters by default are better than others.
Yes, and from what I've heard, you need a specific set of characters to even come close to beating the final boss, which is BS. Doesn't it defeat the whole point of the selected character system anyway?
Yes, because there are two characters who stop you from breathing in toxic gas!
Yes, and that's in the DLC. And not only that, at the end of the game, you either need automatic shield or you have to have a character who can grant that to you. Because if you don't, you will die. And you will not get past the owl. And okay, right here, along with that, it's extremely basic. Like, it basically is just, oh, you upgrade your characters, but, like, it doesn't even matter if you upgrade them. The whole leveling up system is pointless, because then you just get characters who can fucking wipe the floor with everybody else, and you have to find them, but you have to be in later levels. It's Sticker Star. It's literally Sticker Star all over again, except... at the very least, it has fine gameplay, while Sticker Star fucking reeks. But
yeah, like, Sticker Star is, like, fundamentally broken.
It's
not fun.
Speaking of broken, what the fuck was up with that glitch area?
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The game looks like shit, and the glitch location, which is a maze, by the way, it really hurts my fucking eyes. Like, and that's
I just see that area where where you have to like walk up against a random log for a couple seconds, and then you suddenly enter this different area.
Yeah, that shit. To find other active like trophies and or not trophies, but like extra strength and power ups and shit, which is the chips and byte systems. You have to do that, which is bullshit. That is completely unfair. And how the fuck do you expect anybody to know that? Unless
Caroline.
Yes.
I was gonna say, would you say this looks better or worse than Scott's pre-FNAF games?
I think Desolate Hope looks better than Fnaf World. Ow. But
Now, understandable. Have you seen those robot designs? They're awesome.
Yeah, well, Fnaf World looks like fucking clay. It looks like I'm watching an episode of what's that one? Is it
Wallace and Gromit?
No, Gumbo. Like from like
Gumby.
Gumby from like the 60s. Okay, and here, since we're talking about an indie RPG, I'm going to give you guys a few indie RPGs you can try out instead of playing FNAF World. Deltarune, Jimmy and the Pulsating Mask, Citizens of Earth, and Boot Hill Heroes. There's also Heartbound, which is I'm not going to really promote that, but I just thought I'd bring it up. I guess.
Isn't there also I haven't played it or watched anybody play. Isn't there a game? Just this title for some reason has stuck in my memory. Isn't there a game titled like fucking Super Lesbian Animal RPG or something?
I heard about that recently.
And also,
I was like, what?
Also, if you're like, no, I want to play FNAF World RPG, that's FNAF. Like, I want a FNAF RPG. Well, you're in luck. There's another FNAF RPG. It's called Five Nights at Fuckboys. Play that instead. That one plays way more complicated.
No! Guy posted a meme about how that was made by the same person as the game I just mentioned.
Really? That's fucking hilarious.
Apparently.
Along with that, the bites and chip system, it's bullshit.
Was like the bite of these?
No, because the bites and chip system is bullshit because they can easily just like floor every enemy, or they do nothing. Like there's no in between. Feels like most of the attacks are just luck based, where it's like, oh, it's a 50% chance that it will do its thing, a 25% chance. Like escape key, unscrew 2, water hose. They all fucking they're chances. There's a random chance. Aside water hose, you said like half health. That'll kill them, and it doesn't work on bosses. Unscrew works on bosses, but still, it's bullshit. I hate this game. I do. And like, I thought, it does damage on the series because of its humor, and then it got subjective into other FNAF games. I don't like FNAF World, basically. Long story short. Also, if you guys want some other RPGs, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound, and Persona 5. I wrote them down as well. Oh, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for Sir.
Yay!
I'll recommend that one. Or just the entire Xenoblade series, not just 2. There's also Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 3, and X. X gonna give it to you? Oh, sorry. Okay,
Oh my god, the song from Rick and Morty Season 1, Episode 9?
You sound like when Deadpool.
Oh my god, the song from the Deadpool trailer?
Yeah. That reminds me a lot of that clip from Deadpool where where they're like when they bring up Elias and he's like, Elias? From Loki Season 1, Episode 5? I think that's what he says. I could be wrong on the actual name.
Loki was a shit show.
Oh, don't worry. We might bring it up on a podcast episode. Maybe I'll do that to you. You know, how you gave me that sludgy movie. Oh, one more thing. Despite all my gripes... Oh, sorry.
Oh,
go ahead, sir.
I was going to ask, what are your thoughts on the Halloween update and all the mini games?
Actually, it's a 50-50 for me.
They're the most fun part of the game. The part where you're not playing the game.
Yeah, Freddy in Space 1 is pretty fun. Roxy Fighters is also pretty fun, even though I'm not very good at space shooters.
Did you say Roxy Fighters?
What? What'd you say to me?
You said Roxy Fighters.
Oh, sorry, Foxy Fighters. Roxy Fighters is like what's about to fucking happen to Roxy if they fucking recommended me any more shit. Sorry.
You won't get tired of my voice, will you?
Oh, no, I won't. Not
you won't get tired of my voice, will you?
Not until you keep...
Caroline just pulls out a fucking gun and shoots me in the neck.
Update 2...
No.
Update 2 actually, like... Okay. Foxy.exe is literally nothing, and Chica Magic Rainbow is just annoying.
Yeah, it's just Sonic.exe, but with Foxy.
Yeah.
However, Freddy in Space and
Foxy Fighters. Those games are good.
Yeah, Foxy Fighters.
Those games are pretty good. Honestly, I just wish Scott...
Meanwhile, Chica's Magic Rainbow is...
Hold on. Fuck. Oh, I gotta go down. Nailed it. Stupid. Yeah. One last thing I'll bring up. This movie. Oh, sorry. This movie. This game is.
Movie.
Oh no, don't worry. This game is of the equivalent of the quality of Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They both suck.
You mean Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah. Fuck. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Caroline. I know those movies better than you do, apparently.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you mean Julie Charles and the Sludge Factory?
Choose Charles and the sludge machine.
You know what? I at least say what you want about me choosing that. Evidently, my idea, which was it'll be interesting to have conflict, definitely worked because you two fucking hate me.
Yeah, I hated that fucking movie. I don't hate you. I just hate that movie.
I mean, I don't hate the movie. I just feel indifferent towards it.
All right.
Lollipop.
All right.
You know about the Jar Binks lollipop?
No.
I saw it in a Mindful video earlier today. Oh my god, I have to send you a picture.
Oh god, I don't want to see it.
We'll distract us from sister location, then sure.
Yo, the Jar Binks lollipop.
Alright. Oh.
Oh.
Look at this shit.
Jesus fucking god. That sure is a way to lose an appetite. Oh my god.
Which is ironic because it's Jar Binks, so it's supposed to make you hungrier. Nah, I'm joking.
Alright, well, Roxy, you know how you were bringing up that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory made us hate you? The next thing that we're going to talk about, I think, made Sir hate me. So, let's move on to Five Nights at Freddy's sister location.
I fucking hate this game.
What a great way to start! Why do you hate it,
Dude,
sir?
we need to talk about something that all three of us are gonna like soon.
I know.
Oh, we talked about Roger Rabbit previously. We all liked that.
Well, don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I just said for the past couple episodes we've recorded, we've just been fucking mad.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. Hopefully, we had our top 5 favorite. Well, I guess like more recently, not like counting breaks and stuff. Okay. Sister location. Why do you hate it, sir?
It's not fun. It's not intuitive. It's confusing. It's frustrating. Why would you design
The mechanics are poorly explained.
Mechanics are poorly explained. It's the most linear game in the series, and not in a good way.
Oh yeah, it's very linear. Like I remember like when the, you know, like whenever the door opens to like Circus Baby's gallery, like when you're supposed to go to the right, instead you can see it. How far did you actually get? And I mean, I'm just wondering.
I just looked up gameplay for the rest.
How far? But like, how far did you play of it? To be fair, like, just be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna be.
Night 2.
Oh yeah, the Freddy segment. Okay.
Oh, so you played the best part of the game.
To be fair, yeah, I would have quit there too. But I beat it first try, and I was like, oh my god, holy shit. Like if we were to go over specifics, night 1 is literally nothing. Like nothing happens in night 1.
Night 2 has too much stuff happening, and there's no checkpoints.
It's not even the first FNAF game where nothing happens, but at least in FNAF 3 it made sense because you use those mechanics in the other nights, so you learn them during the first night in a safe environment.
And also it logically makes sense because they didn't get Springtrap yet. Like, guys. Night 2.
Sister Location is the most overrated game in all of FNAF. I can't stand it when people think Sister Location is good.
Yeah, no, I can't stand it. I don't see why people praise this game, but no, I'll get over that in a minute. Night 2 is basically just overload to an extent, because like that's where like the most things happen. Like basically, Biddy Bab, you just shut a door for a little bit, then you crawl through Bellora's gallery, which is, it's kind of annoying, and then Freddy is basically just flip camera, press button, flip down camera, spam until he's back on the stage, and it's literally nothing. I remember playing that. That is the best part of the game. But I kind of agree with
You could just luck through it.
What?
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I was just going to say you can luck your way through it without even understanding how it works.
Yeah. And then, oh god. Night 3 gave me trouble. And I bet people will realize that in the...
What happened in that one again?
Okay, so basically, in the beginning, you have to go through Funtime Auditorium and then do maintenance repair on Freddy. And then, basically, Bon Bon leaves the hand and then goes hiding. Which is, awesome for... It's not, actually. I learned something.
And you have to replay Funtime Foxy each time.
Yep. Basically, Funtime Foxy is a worse version of Ballora. Like, it's a worse version. Because basically...
At least Ballora... Damn it, I keep interrupting you, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to say, at least Ballora was an easy enough concept to grasp.
Yeah. Basically, it's red light, green light, but you never know whenever it's red light or green light. It's just...
But on the other hand, Funtime Foxy has the advantage of a much better character design.
Yeah.
Because Ballora, I hate her. She looks like shit.
I don't hate her.
And Funtime Foxy
she reminds
has
me
a fantastic...
I think Ballora looks like a porcelain doll, and I kind of like it, so... Personally.
Yeah, kind of, because I remember this one video where Ballora speaking, and it was like, my design was a mistake. Take a guess why.
Why would any child want to rent Ballora for their party?
Yeah, I just now thought of that. Everybody, who the fuck would rent Circus Baby? That thing is, especially with a retractable face, things look creepy as hell. Why would any kid want this?
Better question, why the fuck would anybody want the mini arenas? It's like, those things are the worst looking. Like, they're...
Well, if the person wants to simulate getting
even
pregnant
the baby
because they
like,
climb into you.
I guess.
Why?
God.
That happened in a
Fazbear overboard compared to the first game. We're so far removed from those simple yet creepy designs in the first game.
Along with FNAF sister locations, like... The third night is basically... Also, I was going to bring this up. I learned what I did wrong. There is a way how you do the Bon Bon minigame. Basically, put your flashlight in the center, go to the left, go to the right, then go back to the middle, and then he might be there. And it works every time. That is bullshit game design. And horrible game design at that. Because now you just know that there's a sequence that you can do that basically just win every time guaranteed. Unlike FNAF 1 through 4, where your strategy could switch up a bit, aside FNAF 1 technically, because FNAF 1 is always... And FNAF 3. FNAF 2 is like you do have to get like down packed with the skill, but at least like you learn how to do it. It's not like this shit where it's like people just found an exploit. There is no exploit.
And FNAF 4 pulls... And FNAF 4 pulls the rug out from under you in the last night.
Exactly. Speaking of the next night, if you guys want to know a visual representation to how bad night 4 of Sister Location is,
I was gonna say green screen car crash.
Yeah, basically. This is easily one of the worst experiences I ever had with a old Scott Cawthon FNAF game. Not security breach levels of bad, but definitely not good. I would say, I mean, Roxy, would you agree with me on that? That this is one of the worst parts of FNAF?
Oh boy,
Yes!
what happens here?
It's the worst non-story related part of FNAF.
Yeah. Explain what happens in it, Roxy.
Okay, so if you see, so for 3 minutes, you have to do these things. You have to wind up like 12, I think. I don't remember the exact number. It was 12 or 8, I think. Different spring locks. By the way, I did not
Oh, like
replay
when
the
you're
game for
trapped
this
in
video.
the
I've already
fruit?
played through it several times.
Mm.
And it's horrible to replay, by the way, because nothing ever changes. But, so what you have to do is you have to go look at all these spring locks on the side, make sure none of them get all the way down, otherwise you die. And by the way, the game doesn't indicate that that's what happened, because if you die to that way, you get it plays an animation where a mini arena kills you. The mini arenas will climb up the sides of your thing, and if they get all the way up, you die. So you have to wiggle, 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 and that knocks them off. Oh, but also there are mini arenas coming in through the middle. What do you do about them? Nothing.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
Yeah, the mini arenas climbing into your fucking suit do nothing.
It makes sense, guys.
And also by the way, wiggling makes the spring locks go down. And also, you don't have enough time to actually wind them all up. It's basically just a manic panic of trying to make sure none of them go all the way down. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this is impossible if you don't turn on the wraparound on console.
Also, yeah, I was going to bring up the console port of Sister Location is fucking atrocious. It is.
By the way, the cursor in it, the point of the tip cursor is not actually where you click. It's off.
Yeah, and also along with that, this is probably one of the worst ports. Weirdly enough, this is one of the worst Switch ports I have ever played. That's fucking saying something. Because it runs like absolute shit at times. Like, and I thought, like, okay, you know, I can get used to this frame dipping. It dips, like, horribly. Especially when any spring locks happen. So most of the jump scares look like shit. Like, what an optimized game for console. I mean, I don't know what it's like on PS4. Maybe it's fine on PS4. But it doesn't matter. This is a platform that you're selling on for money, by the way. And part of a of a core collection, which is the version I played, until eventually I said fuck it, and I did not want to do the spring lock.
I played the mobile version on iPhone.
Did it ever stutter whenever you got jump scared? Did you not notice?
I didn't notice. I was just too busy being frustrated, like, no!
Yeah, valid.
You turned into Homer Simpson?
No, I said, no! Not, go!
There you go. That's a good one. Along with that, Night 5, fuck Night 5, I also quit that too, because, honestly, I could not give less of a shit about this piece of shit game. I basically got...
You have to work with this tiny little keyboard, which has unlabeled buttons. Yes, you can figure that out very easily, what each of them means. But they're so stupidly small, and your cursor is off, and if you mess up a single time or wait more than like half a fucking second to press the button, you die. Never mind the fact that, never mind the fact that you have to basically be holding a button on the controller in order for your cursor to move slow enough for you to not just fucking overshoot the button and die anyway.
Yeah, I genuinely hate the final section because it's a glorified cutscene that if you die, you have to re-listen to everything again. I did not do that on console because I knew if I did, I would probably have broken my screen if I wouldn't have already done it during, like, me trying to redo it. Basically, what I did was I went on my PC, got the game, hacked it. Yes, I hacked it. I don't give a shit. I gave money to this fucking company. I don't care. I hacked it, made it to where I had everything unlocked, played it, and then I beat it. Well, beat it as in I gotten everything unlocked. So then I did a few tries of the final cutscene, and I didn't beat it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm playing the custom night. I don't even care. Which we'll talk about custom night here in a minute, but
it's the best part of the game, which isn't saying much.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even in the game at launch.
Other endings, right?
Okay, so the first ending is basically you get scooped and die. I guess. Epic. Cool.
To be fair, I want that to happen after I played this.
And also at one point in the game, I'm trying to remember, and then like the other ending, I'm trying to remember what all you have to do.
The endings where you go out and turn more purple.
Oh, I turned into Hulk for a minute there. Didn't mean to either. You have to play the death mini game. And before you say, oh, so you can just beat the game and it's unlocked at the... No, you have to die multiple times until you get the death ending. Or the death mini game. Multiple...
No, you actually can unlock it in the options menu. Or yeah, not in the options menu, the options menu.
But isn't it only unlocked after you beat the game for like the second, like after you beat it for the first time?
After you beat it for the first time, yeah.
Yeah, so
but only reason... keep in mind people aren't gonna notice any of this until they already beat the game for the first time, if they weren't already familiar.
Exactly, which is bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Oh, well, now that you beat it for the first time. Like, oh, now that you beat it in the correct way, which by the way is cryptic as fuck. Like, how the fuck do you know that you have to do all that? Mind you, with a stupid time limit, and you can't go any faster. Like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you make a game like this? Like, you already made... I almost said 4 great games. You already made 3 great games. Why would you fuck up with the 6th one, technically, in the FNAF series? Like, how do you do that? You already fucked up with 3 to an extent of where the game's just boring. You fucked up with World, but you can give it the benefit of the doubt he was just trying to do something new. What the hell is Sister Location's excuse? Like, this was...
Oh, he was trying to do something new, and his result was WarioWare, except bad.
Yeah. And then lastly, so basically there's Enter Night, which basically you have to do everything, but instead of going left, you go right at the end of what Baby says, and then you enter Ennard's room. And bada bang, bada boom, the game's over. You have to fight Ennard. And basically, Ennard is... Like, the one good part I think I could say about the game, aside from the checkpoint system of that fight...
No, the checkpoint system sucks. I don't hate the fact that there are checkpoints. I hate where they're placed.
Yeah, no. I honestly think if Enter Night... Like, if you, like, got to Enter Night and they just always had a checkpoint right there, everybody would praise Enter Night more. I think I could say that as someone who hasn't played Enter Night, because I'm not going out of my way to do that.
It took me 6 days to do Enter Night.
But like, how much of it was you had to redo everything just to get back there, or how much was it on the actual night? What did you say?
A lot of it was redoing it, but keep in mind, I didn't actually have a headset at the time, so I couldn't even tell where the directional audio cues were coming from.
Would you say Enter Night is technically the best part? Like, if the checkpoint system was there...
No!
Okay, so you
It was awful. It took me 6 days to do, and then what do you get? A non-canon ending where Ender fucking kills you anyway!
Doesn't that also unlock the custom night, though?
Yeah.
Why would they put the custom night behind the secret ending?
That is so... The more I hear describe these nights, the more I just hate this.
Speaking of which, let's talk about the update Sister Location got, aka Custom Night. The Custom Night that you don't customize, by the way. You can't customize the Custom Night. Which I find fucking hilarious that they did that. That's so stupid. Like, why would you do that? So basically...
FNAF 2 had presets, but, like, you could at least...
Yeah, you could customize them however you wanted. I played a few of these. They're fun. They're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's fun. I enjoy custom night, or hold on, sorry, non-custom night. I think the ideas of including even like honestly, it's very weird they didn't include baby or I think it or Ennard. I guess Ennard would make sense why they wouldn't be added, but baby
Baby has a jump scare in the trailer, but not the actual game.
Exactly.
Okay, that would explain it, because I'm looking at this GIF of all the sister location jump scares, and they all look like shit.
The jump.
Yeah, why are they designing robots like these for children?
Okay, I like Funtime Fox's design. I like Funtime
honestly, I like the idea that you see their endoskeletons though. Like when they jump scare you, it's like, whoa, okay, there's something more to it. But like baby doesn't have a jump scare. Like why? Like baby's so weird. I don't get why. Now everybody's like, wow, she's so mysterious and cool. She doesn't do anything. She doesn't, like, at the end, I guess she does hurt you because she scoops your fucking stomach out, but still.
People are like, Circus Baby's the best character in Fnaf. She's fucking Donald Trump as a... she's fucking Donald Trump. I was gonna say she's Donald Trump as a clown, and then I was like, no, that's just him.
They're saying that she's, like,
because she cons you throughout the game. Oh, she's just a voice. You don't even actually see her moving around or doing anything. She's just a fucking shell at the end.
I wonder why, why any of this. Why did Sister Location have to be this way? And before anybody...
Why does Sister Location?
By the way, before anybody says, oh my gosh, guys, you just watched the Oh Yeah video. Okay, one, I did. But two, that doesn't mean I didn't experience the game for myself and hated it. I get
nice opinion to the YouTuber give it to you.
Yeah, like, no, believe it or not, I actually got the opinion because I played the fucking piece of shit. And I'm way more meaner on this game than Aya was. To an extent, because I hate this game. I think it's bad. But the update's actually pretty cool. More because it's like classic FNAF and the game I wish Sister Location was. But that'll never happen in a million years. So... Okay, so, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Scott, like, take a break after Sister Location? Like, it was, like, a little bit of a break he took after Sister Location?
I don't know.
I don't remember much from that time in terms of FNAF, because that's when I was like, peace out! It didn't come back till, like, I don't know, when did the Squimbus McDimbus VHS series come out?
I don't know.
Well, that's the time when I got back into FNAF.
Well, let's just now talk about the next game, FNAF's Pizzeria Simulator. Roxy, I want to know your opinions on Pizzeria Simulator.
I like the tycoon. I like the parts where you have to try to salvage the animatronics. Hate the main gameplay though.
Sir, did you get
the actual stuff at night
Yeah.
in this game is doo-doo PCs.
Sir, did you give this game a shot?
No, mainly because I didn't have the time to. I do appreciate it for its story.
Valid.
Now, this was the finale with UCN being like the epilogue.
Yes. Oh man. I will say I do love the Tycoon stuff too. I think the Tycoon stuff is so much fun. The mini.
Why couldn't they have just made a game where it's just that?
You know what's weird? There was like a fan game that they were making, like this one creator was, where they were completely redoing everything but the Tycoon section. Like, and trying to make it like an actual horror game, but... Oh, go ahead.
I mean, think about it, right? Like, so they have you do a section in the office on night one, so that you know how to do the office stuff. That should only be that. Okay, I get it for night one. That's fine. That should but that should only be on night 1, and it should only be on your first playthrough of the game. Any subsequent playthroughs, you should just make it so that you don't have to do that if there are no animatronics.
Yeah. I think the one big thing
Because
about...
otherwise it's just a waste of time!
It's not very fun, to be fair. But...
And also, by the way, even if you... Sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Even if there are animatronics there, it's shit. And you know why it's shit? Because the way it works is everything you can use to fend them off has a chance to work. If the game can just decide that you fucking lose if it feels like it.
I don't like...
Even if you do everything right.
I don't like FNAF 6 like main gameplay appeal. Like, aside the tycoon stuff and the salvage stuff is fun, but like even then I don't like the actual sitting down and doing it. Like
I do like the part where Helpy falls and snaps his neck.
Yeah, the ball pit.
Peanut.
Yeah, the non-time traveling ball pit.
Peanut head.
Oh yeah, this game brings back William Afton, which Sister Location's update also teased Afton's return, but I think...
And confirmed that he's British.
Yeah, I think this is easily one of the best. This is better than both Fnaf World and Sister Locations in terms of storytelling. They did a good job here. Where, like, most of it is, like, just dialogue aside one thing. And that is, of course, the ending. But if we don't have anything else to say, I guess we could talk about the ending. Oh, favorite pizzeria simulator minigame. Roxy, what's your favorite?
Midnight Motorist.
Man, I like the space one, where you shoot pizzas in space. That was fun.
Space pizza. It's a pizza in space.
Sir, I'm guessing that your favorite one is the the Helpy snapping his neck.
Yes.
I think what makes the space one so much funnier to me is like what will happen is if you fail, he'll just like the machine will just immediately stop and he's just like he has like a wide eye stare like whoa, what just happened? I guess we'll talk about the ending. Do you all feel like this was like the perfect ending that FNAF could have went with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, with the fact that Pizzeria Simulator is possibly the best one with the story so far that we've talked about, like as in like FNAF World, Sister Location, and now we're here. But I love the monologue, the music, the screens, like showing everything that happened. It's a good ending, you know. And I think if they would have just stuck with this, released UCN, and then never touched it, I would have died happy. Because then...
I think it's funny. I was gonna say, I think it's funny that there are alternate endings where you just get, like, blacklisted and shit.
Kindly fuck off and never come back. It's like, basically, that's what the game tells you. I know we're not really spending too much time talking about Pizzeria Simulator. Because, I mean, there isn't really a whole lot we can say. The Tycoon stuff is fun. Highly recommend. Sir, whenever you get the time, definitely play Pizzeria Simulator's Tycoon stuff. It's really fun. Along with that... Oh, and the salvage sections, do them if you want to deal with animatronics. Because, like, I was always like, I don't... Oh, sorry.
I think they're really good as horror sections, and they're way more interesting than the actual game.
Yeah. And the ending. Like, because, like, we can't forget the ending is really good. Also, the fact that you can get sued in this game is fucking hilarious.
Finally, this company gets sued.
It's you getting sued, though. Like, you didn't even do anything. How are we getting sued, but yet Fazbear Entertainment gets to get away with a lot of shit? I guess because they have Helpy as a lawyer, probably. Alright.
And yeah, to be fair, who could say no to Helpy? Look at that face.
You should see him with glasses.
Yo, Helpy, look at him. He's a little nerd.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Then you're claiming.
Now on to Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. Easily.
I have played this one. Not a whole lot, but enough.
So far, this is out of the three we've talked about. This one's my favorite. We'll start with Roxy. Go ahead. What do you think?
I did not care for UCN.
Why? Why?
Just yeah, sure, it has so many characters. Most of them you can just shrug off if you close everything before you open the camera.
But it's still I mean, to be fair, if this was the actual ending of the FNAF franchise, a lot more people would enjoy it. Because, like, everybody comes back one last time. Like, basically...
Have you ever considered, my mom thinks I named myself after Roxanne Wolf and therefore this series should have gone to Security Breach because that's really fucking funny.
No, this fucking sucks ass. So, sir, how much of this have you played?
I've played like around an hour or 30 minutes.
What do you think of
And I think it's fun.
See, Rocky. See, Sir gets it. It's fun. It's just... It obviously is not made you scary.
Well, yeah, I never implied that I thought... I never implied that my problem with it was that it was scary.
Well, okay. Shrugged off. Okay.
I guess also it's complete bullshit. And like when you have some of them are just complete horseshit bullshit, like Toy Freddy, where it's literally just a dice roll whether or not he kills you.
Yeah, like with that, I do agree to an extent, but like at the same time, with Fnaf UCN kind of thing, I don't know what, because like I know it was made mostly to be like a send off to a challenge. Some people like Dawko and shit, and Markiplier.
Yeah.
So like Markiplier never did 50-20 mode, which I don't blame anybody for not doing 50-20 mode. It's not easy. And it does have a lot of...
Also, once again, it's bullshit, because Toy Freddy can stick his dick in you whenever he wants.
Why'd you have to word it like that?
Funtime Boxing can fuck you over real hard, though. Like, that's the thing. That one I would say more...
Oh, he can he?
Oh, God. But see, you could death... You have one death...
Yeah, and you have to use it on Funtime Boxing.
You don't have to. Just play the game.
You have to with 50-20 mode because you can't move the camera away from Circus Baby, Nightmare Bonnie, or Nightmare Miracle at a certain point.
Tell that to the people who have beaten this game.
I'm gonna. Oh god! I thought of the worst thing to say as a response to that.
Please deposit 5 coins. Please deposit.
Caroline, can you guess what I? But I mean, I like how everybody just laughed as soon as they heard that because they're like, oh no.
Please deposit 5 coins.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna make a Yo Mama joke, and then I realized how awful it sounded.
Golly. But no, like, it is
possible. Say I can beat your mom without any death coins.
Look, you can beat this game with no power-ups, no death point. It's possible. It's not easy. Nobody claims it's gonna be easy, but it is possible.
God.
Golly, Roxy. You gotta calm it down. Also, that final cutscene with Golden Freddy was really like a wow. That's so nice. I died.
That's so nice. William is now in hell.
That's so nice.
Also, I kind of wish there was more FNAF, like, classic. I mean, I guess it's like, who the fuck did you expect to join? That wasn't, like, random shit. But, like, I mean, whether Foxy, Nightmare, or Jacko Bonnie, you know, like, I wish some of them were in here. I'd rather have them than most of the fucking mediocre melodies. But, yeah, I would say, I love UCN a lot. It's a great game.
Trash gang!
Yeah, do any of you guys have anything to say?
We forgot to talk about one thing.
What?
Our Lord and Savior, Mr. Hippo.
Oh yeah, Mr. Hippo's death is like the stupidest shit ever, but I love it for that.
It's the greatest death screen of any game ever.
My friend, you just got your ass killed. And you know, I think it's a little fucked up that it's literally just a ramble, and then you're just like, oh my god.
You know what?
And the best part
Can I end this? Can we end this video with
what I've heard is that if you log out of the game and log back in, he'll still be talking.
Yeah, he will. What were you saying?
Yeah. Oh god, I just found this gif.
What? Oh my god, why?
But I was gonna say, how funny would it?
Oh, go ahead.
You're not putting that in the video.
No, hell no.
No, instead put it in a green screen car crash.
Put the piano noise.
No, just say what you're gonna say, Roxy.
I was gonna say, it would be, we should just end the video with me like reading off one of Mr. Hippo's scripts.
Oh my god. Okay, well, if we're done talking
Please
about...
deposit 5 points. Please deposit. Thank you for depositing.
There's one more thing I want to do. I have a special surprise for y'all, and I'm gonna pause the recording real quick. Waboom! Ha 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 ha. A tier list has appeared. I'm going to have to do something. Hold on, 1 second. So right here in front of us, we have my tier list. Patent pending.
Woo!
So
Wow!
So instead of like what we normally do on these episodes, where we'd be like, well, let's rank it, I thought it would be better if we rank all the FNAF games that we have talked about already into a tier list format thing. McBob, you get what I mean.
We give Sister Location its own tier at the bottom.
No new tiers yet. So we have FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, World, the update of FNAF World, Sister Location Custom Night, Pizzeria Simulator, and Ultimate Custom Night. Because I think...
Okay, but some of those are just DLC, not their own games.
Oh, don't worry. I'm counting them as separate. And then whenever we talk about Help Wanted, and if Help Wanted 2 gets DLC, they will also be counted as separate. Because, let's be fair here, a lot of these are just different games that is hidden inside games. Let's be fair here. So, we are also ranking these not based off of other games, but we are ranking them as games, technically. But also, like, how much they're enjoyable, what do we think of the story, yada yada yada. Let's start with FNAF 1. Where does FNAF 1 go on the tier list?
S tier.
S tier? Roxy, what do you think?
Probably A tier.
I was saying B tier. I guess we would have to make a compromise.
Then A.
Damn it. Alright, A tier it goes.
So well designed and perfect atmosphere for its horror pizzeria setting.
Alright, I'm gonna have to do this real quick. Hold on. I just want to make it smaller.
Scott really nailed it with the first one.
To an extent, I guess.
Yeah, it's just in a way, once you understand the game's mechanics, you don't really have to think.
Yeah. I wish I was a baller. I wish I was a little taller.
I wish I wasn't a baller.
Sorry about that, people. I know the frame rate just dipped like fucking crazy. Okay, FNAF 2.
And I want to be shorter.
FNAF 2.
Um,
This is S, in my
worse.
opinion. I love FNAF. Worse! FNAF 2 is way more fun. FNAF 1 feels way more like a rhythm game. FNAF 2, it's like, wow, I actually have to be alert. I gotta make sure I don't fuck up. I love FNAF 2 a lot. It's less horror, but I like it more. I like it more.
You know what? Okay. I'll allow you to put FNAF 2 wherever you want. Just put Withered Chica in the thumbnail for no reason.
Done. I'm not saying where. You'd have to figure that one out for yourself.
Where are you gonna put her fucking behind me?
That'd be terrible.
Oh no. No, not
What the frick?
no, not the Withered Chica backshots.
No.
What? The fucking Withered Chica backshots? Is that what you just said?
I just FNAF 3.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Hold on. I gotta edit this. Oh my god, this is epic. Oh, I don't want it to be full screen. There's a reason why I don't want it full screen. Oh my god, fine, whatever. Just gonna have to deal with the lower frames, I guess. It doesn't even matter. It's an image. Okay. FNAF 3. Where does this go?
C.
E.
There is
Its
no
story
E.
is the only redeeming element.
There is no E.
Story is carrying FNAF 3 hard.
I
Meanwhile,
said
the
D,
game's
I
not
said
fun
D.
to play.
Oh, I thought you said E. I'd say D. This game ain't very good. Like, I would rank it higher because of the story. Honestly, the animatronics look cool. But there's not enough to balance.
Sure, a good story is nice, but that doesn't make a game good unless it's a visual novel, and FNAF 3 is not that.
Five Nights at Freddy's 4. This game has
A
the
tier.
best- I kind of agree with Sir, A tier. The main reason, is because this fucking game opened up the whole debate of Bride of 87, Bride of 83. Which one is it? Like,
The scariest game since the first one.
that too. Also, I don't like Plush Trap.
Bro, fucking Mangle. It's so implied to be Mangle. Oh, well, whatever.
I don't care who's implied to be. It happened. If I don't see it, it didn't happen.
Yo, could you also put Mangle in the thumbnail?
No, you got your free fill. You got your free fill. I got my free fill. Oh, Fnaf World. This is F tier. This game sucks. Doesn't have
Obviously.
This game doesn't have a good story. This game doesn't have good gameplay. Nothing about it's fun. It also feels like it's made out of spite. Like, I don't know why. I just feel like it was made out of spite. Not towards me, just spite.
Because it's made like some of Scott's older games, the ones that people didn't like.
Yeah, and then, like, whatever. Update 2 is a perfect 50-50. Like, the update for FNAF World is a perfect 50-50. Because it's more... It's not trying to be like FNAF World, but instead it's like 2 good minigames and 2 bad minigames. So I think that levels it out to a 50-50. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you say, Roxy?
No, I said that's fine.
Sister location F.
F.
Like...
Can we give Sister Location its own tier?
No, because it's like as bad as FNAF World. The only thing is, though, about Sister Location is that... Oh, well, I mean, it's not part of it, but... I was about to say... I mean, Night 2 is pretty alright. I mean, guys, come on, guys and gals.
Man, I can't believe you put both of the games so far with my girl Lolbit and F. That's, like, not cool.
Don't worry.
You sound like the number 15 guy.
Actually, I would rank Custom Night at the same tier as FNAF 1. I love the Custom Night so far.
Really?
I just enjoy it. It's great. Like, okay, well, it's not B tier, but
no, okay, I like it as well. I don't think I would put it that high.
But like, okay,
also,
think about it like this: if this was the game we got instead of Five Nights at Freddy's, instead of FNAF Sister Location, instead we got this game, and it was actually kind of a little bit more fleshed out, I think we would have enjoyed this game way more. I think the customization, obviously not being there, is a huge downgrade. You know what? Maybe B. What do we think? B?
yeah, B's fine.
B.
I'm fine with B.
Whatever.
Okay, you know what? Now that I think about it, I just want to say, did this happen in a previous podcast episode, or was it a fucking dream? I think I mentioned it to Sir yesterday, but it was either a dream or it was... Oh, the thing about Funtime Freddy? Did that actually happen, or was it just a fucking dream I had?
That was just you having a dream. It's like...
I had a dream where you two accused me of wanting to have sex with Funtime Freddy.
Yes, because I don't think I would... Oh, Jesus. I don't think I would have accused you of that. The next game is Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator.
B?
B?
I haven't played it, so I have no thoughts.
I would say... But the Tycoon section!
Yeah, the Tycoon section is really good, but that's like a third of the game, and then I like another third of the game with the salvage minigames, but
the story!
Then there's the third I don't like.
The story!
Okay, fair enough. We can put it in A.
Yeah! Fucking yeah! Ultimate Custom.
But...
Oh, no.
But... You need to replace yourself with Mr. Hippo in the thumbnail.
No, I'm not doing that. I can't.
This one has Mr. Hippo stories, S tier, automatic.
Oh wait, actually, you should replace me with Roxy in the thumbnail. I just thought of that.
No, I'll do that for the FNAF. I'll do that when we eventually cover Security Breach, where we'll all be the animatronics.
I will be that one. Don't worry.
Are we all going to be doing a cosplay?
No, we all just will be them. And then on the cover of like the game, it will be us. It's like horribly photoshopped in there.
Hi, I'm Roxanne Wolf. Fuck you.
Okay, Custom Night. Where do we put Custom Night?
As Mr. Hippo's stories, S tier, automatic.
Automatic S tier. C, but it's so much fun. I mean, I guess we all have different definitions of fun.
Okay, you know what? Because of the fucking Toy Chica cutscenes, you can put it wherever you want. As long as you put...
Oh, God.
As long as you put...
I gotta write this down.
Mango in the thumbnail.
So I have to put... Okay, hold on. Put Withered Chica? Is that what you said?
Withered Chica, Mango, and replace yourself with Mr. Hippo.
Hey, all for one? All for one? No! I'm not putting Ultimate Custom Night wherever I want for that. I don't want to be Mr. Hippo.
I think it would be easier if we just drew ourselves as those characters.
I'm gonna put... Okay, where do we put Custom Night?
I guess A tier.
What would you say, Roxy?
I mean, I already said C, but if you want to put it wherever you want, you can, as long as you put Mango in the thumbnail.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in A. So, okay, so on our tier list, the FNAF tier list, we have FNAF 2 and S, Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and Ultimate Custom Night in A. In B tier, we have Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Locations Custom Night, and Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria Simulator in B. In C tier, we have Fnaf World's Update. In D tier, we have Five Nights at Freddy's 3. In F tier, we have Fnaf World and Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. I think I can agree with this list.
Yeah.
Dang. Be right back, viewers, with some better gameplay. Woo! Okay, and we're back.
I assume you two still don't... I was just gonna say... You should cut this part out of the video.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna...
We are back! For real this time. So...
We're back.
About time
dinosaur story.
What?
And dinosaurs are so cool.
Okay, so... I guess now we should bring up what we think the future of FNAF will be. Like, as in, like, this will mostly be for Sir. How do you feel about going into Help Wanted? Because that will be the next thing we do. Oh yeah, I guess we should mention the sequel episode will be. Well, this is the last time we're talking about 4 games in one video. I think that's fair, right? Because.
Yeah, 4 games specifically.
Yeah, like, I don't think we could do another episode like this or like part 1 of this FNAF series. The next video will only be about Help Wanted, Curse of Dreadbear, and AR. But Curse of Dreadbear is part of Help Wanted, so I feel like that's fine. What do you think, sir? Are you excited for Help Wanted?
I don't have VR, but yeah, I'm still excited.
I am too, because
Even if I won't have like the full experience.
I'm gonna have the full experience because I have to play through Help Wanted on the PlayStation 5. I almost said 4. Oh, and also you're gonna be trying out AR for the first time, if you can get it to work on your phone. Oh yeah, because we're both. Because I found. Okay, real quick, when we talk about FNAF AR, before anybody's like, but wait a minute, isn't that game just gone? No, believe it or not, there is a fan-made project that basically brings back FNAF AR. It's called Forsaken AR. And basically it's a mobile game that tries to bring back FNAF AR. And we will be doing that as the replacement. So, hopefully you guys are so hopefully you guys are excited for that. What do you think about... Do you know anything about FNAF AR, sir?
I heard it's like a... If you go around taking pictures, I think. I'm not sure.
It's going to be epic. I'll tell you that much. Well, along with that, I think we shall talk about next time on the Vulture Culture podcast.
Next time is Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That is correct. Monty Python and the Holy Grail will be episode 17. Oh, and everything's going to be fantastic again because episode 18 is Fantastic Four 2005.
Say that again?
Say that again.
I know! We can finally actually do the joke. Along with that, episode 19 will be our second sequel episode with Stranger Things Season 2. Which, by the way, they showed off, by the time of us recording this episode.
They showed off the release date for Season 5.
Yep. Along with that, they showed off more information about Fantastic Four for Steps. So I probably will be talking about that in episode 18. Episode 20 will be Roxy's pick of fictional crushes.
Oh, that one's going to be...
This one's hard for me.
You're not going to look at it the same way after that one.
Oh, yeah. Interesting word choice.
And then episode 22 will be... Oh, wait, sorry. Episode 21 will be Danganronpa featuring Pantherino, who will be our second guest. And then episode 22 will be Shantae, or sorry, as I titled it, Shane, half genie hero.
Shantae, half genie hero.
For a second, I thought you were going to say Shantae and the Legend of the Seven Rings.
God, no! Don't remind me of that.
Funny you mention that now, because on the day we're recording this, it's Shantae's 23rd anniversary.
Oh, of like the entire series? Damn.
Yeah.
Shantae, you old. Actually, you're about to say, you're actually close to my age. I'm 21.
Bro, she's 4 years older than me.
And then episode 23 will be Rick and Morty. And now, sir, I think it's time that you reveal what your next what episode 24 will be.
Yes, episode 24. I've been giving it some thought, and I thought, hey, we have all these like games, movies, shows. We haven't really done a music album yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured we'd branch off to that and start start off that subject with my favorite music artist, Van Halen. Starting with their self-named debut album, Van Halen.
Man, this is better than the time that I thought that we needed to branch out into more pieces of media, so I said we needed to do a book review, and it was the Bible. Cuts to us getting murdered.
No!
So Van Halen will be the first time we ever talk about something that isn't a movie or a TV show or a game. Which, if you're wondering what the footage will be for that, I don't fucking know. Do not harass me about it. Maybe it's Guitar Hero. That would be fucking hilarious. But
Night in the Woods.
No. Why would I do Night in the Woods for that?
Okay. Goodbye, volcano.
No! No! I would never! No! I would do something that actually has a lot of movement to keep people stimulated.
Something that's actually rock themed.
Yeah. Episode 25.
Rock Simulator.
Episode 25 will be... you ain't gonna know yet. We still got time until episode 25.
Hell, we don't even know, and we're us.
Yeah.
And we said that we weren't going to tell anybody what episode 26 is, as in season 2, episode 1, until it happens.
Oh yeah, I guess you just spoiled it. We're ending the series at episode 25.
What season?
No, series. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Yeah, the podcast ends on episode 25.
You just didn't like my pick for season 2, episode 1.
No, I'm ending it. I'm gonna be Yeah.
Don't know what I'm going to do with my life after that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving for a while. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And maybe I'll do the podcast again. But yeah, we're ending this episode on a sad note. Thank you all for listening and/or watching. Keep listening while you
Don't worry, audience. That was a joke.
Oh no, I wasn't joking. I'm leaving. If I was joking, I'd be laughing about it.
Well, you're internally laughing.
I am not.
Well, thank you all for listening to the podcast.
It just immediately cuts me off. Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of the Vulture Culture Podcast.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know. It really does. Thank you all for listening, watching, whatever you do with these videos or episodes of the podcast. And we'll see you guys for episode 17, Monty Python. Yay! Goodbye!
Bye!